Women conceal their deepest desires behind layers of behavior, but her body never lies. Most men will never notice these 6 signals, not because they're hidden, but because they were never trained to recognize what's already being revealed. Understand this clearly. This isn't about manipulation. This goes deeper than that. You've been taught that understanding a woman's inner world is impossible, conditioned to believe women are puzzles, contradictions wrapped in mystery. But that belief isn't truth, it's limitation speaking. Philosophy exposes something modern dating culture avoids admitting. Every human being is both transparent and guarded at the same time. We all broadcast our real intentions through micro-expressions, through posture, through the nervous system running beneath conscious control. The mind can fabricate, the body cannot. For years, you've been listening only to what women say. You've treated words as the final authority. But words are politics. Words are negotiation. The nervous system, however, is democracy. It doesn't perform. It doesn't filter. It doesn't lie. This matters because you're exhausted from guessing, tired of uncertainty, tired of wondering whether she's genuinely interested or simply polite. That confusion isn't intuition failing you. It's proof you've been operating with incomplete data. That ends here. Learning to read these signs doesn't turn you into a predator. It makes you fluent. Fluent in the most complex language ever spoken. Not language of speech, but the language of truth itself. The language of desire. When a man learns to read this language, something fundamental changes. He stops chasing illusions. He stops investing in maybe. He moves through life with clarity, not arrogance, precision. Let's anchor this in something undeniable. The human nervous system functions according to what neuroscientists call polyvagal theory, developed by Dr. Stephen Porges. It reveals that our social engagement system, the oldest and deepest part of the brain, communicates before conscious thought. It speaks through micro-expressions lasting fractions of a second, through pupil dilation, breathing patterns, and subtle head movements. Women aren't more mysterious than men. They're simply more conditioned to suppress. Society trains them to manage desire, to conceal it, to deploy it strategically. But under closeness, under pressure, when defenses soften, the authentic nervous system surfaces. Research supports this. A study published in Psychological Science examined how people assess romantic interest. The conclusion was clear. When attraction is real, the body reveals it. Eye contact lengthens, shoulders relax, mirroring becomes unconscious. But here's what most men miss. These signs only appear under specific conditions, when she stops performing, when she feels safe enough to be real. Men miss it because they're looking for dramatic signals, overt confessions, obvious gestures. Instead, attraction shows up as subtle recalibration, the shift in breath, the lean toward you, the voice lowering just enough to exclude the rest of the room. Psychology offers a humbling truth. The brain processes roughly 11 million bits of visual data every second. Conscious awareness can handle about 40. That means you're missing nearly everything. You're functionally blind unless you learn to perceive differently, not with thought, but with intuition, with your nervous system responding to hers. That's the recognition we're entering now. Picture this. You're in the same space, maybe a cafe, maybe a friend's house, warm light, background noise, people everywhere, and yet something dense hangs between you. Not awkwardness, something else, a pull, a current no one else can feel. She's talking. Her words are ordinary, but beneath them something is reaching. Her conscious mind maintains plausible deniability while her body leans forward. This is the state where the 6 signs appear. This is the line separating men who understand female psychology from men who remain confused. Everything begins with breath, literally. When a woman is near a man she genuinely desires, her parasympathetic nervous system activates. Her breathing shifts, shallower, quicker, more intentional. Oxygen intake increases. The body prepares for connection, for exposure. You've felt this yourself. Around someone you're drawn to, your chest tightens, breathing becomes noticeable. She feels this too, and she knows it shows, so she manages it. She deepens